What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be going over what I think is the most underrated weapon in Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 3, and that is going to be the Fury AR. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you like to see more, comment down below what you think of the Fury AR and which weapon you think is most underrated this season, and if you guys would like to use my code in the item shop, it is EvolveJake, and it is underneath the webcam at all times. So, I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, the Fury AR is not even the best AR. The Spire Rifle is better. And that is true, but like the definition of underrated, or at least how I consider underrated to be, is the thing that doesn't get the praise it deserves, not necessarily the thing that is the best. And the Fury AR has always been incredibly good, but in Season 1 of Chapter 6, it was overshadowed by the Hollow Twister AR. And in this season, obviously, it is overshadowed by the Spire Rifle. And while I do think the Spire Rifle is just the better option for most players in medium to long range fights, and what I would prefer to be using most of the time, there definitely are some situations where the Fury AR can be a lot better than the Spire, and that is going to be in close to medium range. Since the Fury AR has a noticeably better fire rate, which is nearly double the Spire's. The Fury has 7.45 shots per second, and the Spire has 4.2, so a little less than double. It's a much better spray weapon for close range fights, and it's much better in kind of like close to medium range. At longer ranges, the Spire AR's like just raw damage and accuracy should shine through, but there's a lot of fights where the Fury AR will quickly melt the Spire AR user, and it is a much better weapon to combo with shotguns like the Sentinel Pump and the Outlaw Shotgun because of that better fire rate. And also the pullout time. The Spire Rifle has like a pretty meh pullout time, which can definitely hold it back in close range. For me, overall, the like Spire AR is usually good, or the Spire Rifle is usually good enough as a shotgun follow-up, but like it's nothing special in that regard. I'm not like blown away by the hip fire of this weapon. If you have good shotgun aim and consistently can hit like hard shotgun shots, the fact that the Spire Rifle is lacking as a spray weapon probably isn't going to be much of a problem for you, especially when you combine it with the fact that most people are using it. But if your shotgun aim isn't the greatest, carrying the Fury as your, follow-up weapon can be a really good choice. Also, if you love the Outlaw Shotgun, I think having the Fury AR as your spray weapon can help make up for those situations where maybe you miss a shot with the Outlaw, or, one of your shots hits, but it's not good damage. In those situations, if your spray weapon is not good, like you could just be dead, But if you have a better spray weapon to combo with that Outlaw Shotgun, I feel like you can make up for some of the like inconsistency that you run into when using the weapon. So if you really love using the Outlaw Shotgun, I would suggest trying the Fury to pair with it and see how that goes with you. Or just, if you don't feel good with shotguns, having that better spray weapon will help you out. And as I said, most people are using the Spire, so this is an area and a situation where you can have an advantage on most enemy players. Like, that can tip you over the edge, even if your shotgun aim isn't as good as theirs. Long range, it's no question. The Spire AR is much better, but like you can tap fire the Fury to make it like serviceable in longer ranges, but this isn't really preferred. If you're like fighting 100 meters away and they have the Spire and you have the Fury, that's not good. But if it's like 40 meters away, the Fury might actually have the edge in that situation. Another kind of area the Fury is going to be lacking for a lot of players is going to be its mag size. The Spire has 50, and then the Fury, I think, is like 25 or something like that. It's in the 20s. It's nothing great. And then the Spire Rifle has a great mag size. But this isn't the biggest deal in most fights. I feel like the mag size is something that's nice to have, but it's not just winning you fights straight up. The time where I'm noticing the mag size most is going to be when dealing with cars. The Spire Rifle makes it much more convenient to deal with cars, because its mag size is so large, you could just spray the car out and then still have ammo to go when you inevitably break the car to shoot the player inside. So dealing with cars is a bit more of a struggle using the Fury. Another area where this would have been problematic is dealing with the Storm Beast. Because the Storm Beast has 600 health total at max durability, having that extra ammo can just make it a little more convenient to deal with the Storm Beast, since you won't have to be worrying about reloading as much. But recently, Fortnite actually vaulted the Storm Beast pom-poms due to a bug, so that isn't really as much of a factor at the moment. And the only time I really miss that mag size, as I said, is going to be dealing with cars. And as I already said earlier in this video, I prefer the Spire, and I think most players will as well. But the The Fury is very good, and you may end up liking it more, or just have a good time using something different to mix it up. If you are getting a bit bored of just running the same meta items, you can run the Fury. Gonna free you up to maybe play a little more aggressive and have advantages in close range. And you're still not really putting yourself at much of like a competitive disadvantage using this weapon because it is very good. But that is going to be it for this video. As always, if you guys did find this to be helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you like to see more, comment down below what you think of the Fury AR and which weapon you think is most underrated this season. For me, it was between the Fury and the burst pistol. But the burst pistol's mag size bothers me more. Like, it's quite low. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I think the one further back is for watching. Player. Yep. He may have more gloves for me, but I doubt it because he didn't, like, use them. It's rough. W Darth. No gloves here. Frick. If I don't get gloves out of this S tier crate, I think it's GG's. Thanks. Is there hero crates here? I feel like since the most recent update, they don't always show on the map. It's like quite troll. There's C tier over there that doesn't benefit me. Are you real? I love that I wasted dashes earlier. Dang. This is so unplayable. Because this guy only wants to play range, and then if he gets shots on me, he's going to keep me, and I can never do the same to him because I have no mobility. He went in a bush up here. Even if I beam him, though, like, I can't do anything with it. To get out behind that tree. Can't move the way I would like. Nobody in the lobby has gloves? Yeah, no. When I need a refresh, no one has it. The fact that I was able to kill that person is, like, very lucky. Like, I felt like I had to just hop on them and just, like, whatever happens, happens. Because playing the long range, like, isn't great with the Fury arc. But also, I can't do shit to him. Like, even if I hit him, like, 150. Like, what am I going to do with that? He's just going to glove away, and I can't chase. Would C tier gloves C tier give you the blue one? No. I think B gives blue. I don't think C tier gives any hero items. Oh. I thought it was an AI. Bro, hiding in trees is not gonna save you.